What's good, Relocation Football League fans? It's your boy Smitty here with some huge games here tonight. I'll be calling this one. Rob Roby will be calling the next big game, but a lot of big implications here on the line for these two big games. Whoever loses is going to miss out. In terms of this game, the winner of this one will compete in their conference championship game, and the loser will just look forward to their bowl game, as they won't be able to compete for a conference championship. Since Florida State was able to win, Miami has to win if they want to play in the ACC championship against Clemson. And as for Oregon coming out here rocking the all black, they can win. They can move ahead of UCLA after their upsetting loss this week and be taking on the USC for the Pac-12 conference championship. So a lot on the line here. Huge game. We've got some more action coming you guys' way at 8 p.m. Actually at 8:30 p.m. Eastern. The time has been moved a little bit back, and so you guys can get a look at that. I'll put this up while I'll get set for the game. But yep, at 8:30 p.m. Eastern, we've got Michigan taking on Ohio State. Both teams 5-6 on the season. The winner will become bowl eligible, and of course the loser, that'll be the last game of their season. So a lot on the line here. We take you back out onto the field at Autzen Stadium as Oregon looking to have themselves a big showdown. Great performance last week. Both of these teams coming off of big wins last week. Who's going to advance to the conference championship? Here goes the start of the game as Oregon kicks it off to Miami to start. And it's going to be Ray Brown, the former starter, taking it out of the end zone. Good return with a juke. And he goes down at the 27. And we'll get our first look at Miami's offense as they trot out onto the field. And as for Miami, this has been the focal point to their success on the offensive side of the ball. How will DJ White play? He struggled last week through 3 interceptions, only 1 touchdown. One thing he did, he came up big in crucial moments to be able to send the game into overtime over Baylor and get it done, winning that one 37-34. So this is a huge game for DJ White to step up. Everything is on the line. Amir Williams was fairly quiet in that game as well, not out to his usual numbers. And so this offense is going to be the key to success here if they want to outscore Oregon to advance to the ACC championship. Here goes DJ White, first play, looking to pass, and it's not off to a good start for him, as that one's clearly incomplete. Let's get a look at this Miami offense. Submitted guys, we got Connor Hawk and Frank Champion on the line, as well as Jones, Brown, Williams, Ivanovsky, and Rose, all submitted prospects at the skill position for Miami. Miami came into the RFL College Series with the most commits. So this is a team that is stacked with user players. 2nd and 10, play action. DJ White looking to pass again, throws towards the sideline. He tries to make a catch, but once again, DJ White off target, leading him too far out of bounds. And we'll get a look at this Oregon offense with Thibodeau, Wise, and I think for Louis on the line, Lozano, Glissack, Funa, crazy names there. Graham Jr., Pickett, Childs, and Lenore. Sorry about the linebackers there. I tend to get those names screwed up because they have unique names. So I got a little tongue-tied right there. I still feel I did a pretty decent job. Let me know in the chat if I did. If you haven't already, make sure you smash the like button and subscribe to the Relocation Football League. 3rd and 10. This is a big down for Miami. DJ White throws it up in the air, and it's 3 straight incompletions to start out the offensive side of the ball here for Miami. Kind of surprised at their start. I guess trying to take Oregon's defense by surprise by throwing the ball to start out this game. No touches for Amir Williams. And just like that, Oregon's defense able to get the stop, 3 and out. They got to punt this one away. That's definitely what Oregon's looking for. So Miami punting this one away, and it'll be fielded at about the 20. Juke not going to work. It'll be brought down at the 29-yard line. That's Lenore. And coming out onto the field, the star of this offense, Owen Jack. Owen Jack last week put up 61 points on Washington State. And this kid was just absolutely incredible, absolutely played his best game by far in that one, threw 6 touchdowns. and 290 yards in that game. Guy was just too efficient and rarely missed any passes. And this is if there's any better defense to try to go up against someone who's that great and efficient throwing the football, it's Miami's secondary. They've been priding themselves at that position all season. Can they stop these electric Oregon receivers? Pistol formation, a little pump fake. Owen Jack throwing it up, and it's going to be caught for a first down. Going at Lito Loso immediately, and that one's going to be snagged for a first down by Martinez. Absolutely incredible start there. Owen Jack showing no fear. Straight to Lito Loso, the first play. Shotgun in a split back formation, 4-man rush. Jack again throwing into the flats. And he'll gain another nice gain on the play. About 9 yards there for Graham. Submitted halfback. Now we're looking at 2nd and 1 here for the Ducks. Starting out very pass heavy. Haven't seen a run in this game yet. Could we see one here? We will. Juking the wrong direction. And now he's going to be a couple yards shy of the first down. Tackle made there by Josh Hardy. He's been developing well over the season. Remember, early in the season had a couple of tackling issues. Missed a lot of tackles. But he's been more efficient and making a lot more plays as the season rolled on. Of course, both of these teams, knowing this is not their last game, but the conference championship is on the line. Who is going to get to the conference championship for their conference? Two great teams that performed well last week. Looking to get it done again here. Press formation, all in the face of these receivers. And they go with a handoff. Again, in Miami's defense comes up with a crucial stop as he stood up and dropped by August Speller. So Oregon comes out with phenomenal defense, a quick 3 and out, and Miami, although they didn't get the 3 and out, they still get a huge stop right here. It was 2nd and 1, and let's look at Speller fighting the double team and tossing the offensive lineman backwards while still making that play in the backfield. I think this is definitely going to be a rumble that's going to come down to the wire. We'll have to see as this game progresses. So Miami going to be getting the football back. A great punt, though, right here, pinning them inside the 10 at the 9. And that's definitely going to help out Oregon, and they already know field position is the biggest struggle for Miami. They struggle on the offensive side of the ball. We already saw that to start this game. 3 straight incomplete passes for DJ White. And if they can have to go a long distance to try to get points, we already know they've struggled mightily on the offensive side of the ball. So it's going to be a rarity that happens, and a huge task for Miami to get that done. If they want to go to the ACC championship, got to find a way to do so. As they line up here under center with DJ White. In the first play, they will give Amir Williams his first carry, and he'll gain about 3 yards on the play. Amir Williams, less than 100 yards last week. The last couple of weeks, he's kind of struggled. Defenses have been keying in heavy on him. And maybe that's why Miami came out last possession looking to pass at the start of this game. Run game gaining them 2 yards, 2nd and 8. Here's a handoff. Once again, Amir Williams powering his way up to the 17-yard line. And that's a nice little gain right there. About 5 yards picked up on the play. They'll be looking at another 3rd down. Looking to get their first down of the game right here. So 3rd and 3, situation where you can still run it or pass. So we'll see what Miami will call. And they go with a delayed handoff, which gets absolutely shut down in the backfield. Nowhere to go for Amir Williams. And Childs brings him down for another 3 and out. And defense is coming out here strong, that's for sure. And Miami offense already not off to the, well, it is off to the usual start, which isn't good for the Hurricanes. They got to figure out some way to get something done, here, because if they struggle against this Oregon defense, we already know how fast Oregon's offense with Owen Jack can move down the field and score points. You cannot afford to allow that to happen Nice broken tackle right there by Lenore. He'll get to the 43-yard line. Once again, I want to give a shout out to everyone who is here right now. If you are new to the Relocation Football League and checking us out for the first time, if you're enjoying what you are watching, make sure you smash the like button and subscribe to the Relocation Football League. Of course, that helps us out big time and helps YouTube push us in the algorithm to expand our channel and, of course, reach more future fans of the RFL. Right now, what you are watching is the Relocation Football League College Series. And so the Pro Series is coming up in literally about a month. So this is the best time to be watching RFL football. Got our social media accounts there at the bottom left of the screen. There goes a throw over the middle. Nice little stiff arm. And is that a first down? It's close to it. I think he's inches short. And it is 2nd and inches. And like I was saying there at the bottom left side of the screen, you guys can check us out at relocationfootballleague.com. Find out what the RFL is all about. Join us. And, yeah, we also got social media. You name it. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. We got it. We post daily. So make sure if you want to keep up on the latest RFL news, you follow those accounts. Here goes a quick throw by Jack. And that's going to be a first down. Nice play. So Oregon right now, the only team with first downs in this game. That's only their 2nd, though. So still early in this game, midway into the first quarter.
Let's go. 70, Indy.
Both of these teams hungry for a conference championship game. Owen Jack scrambling for the first time out of the pocket. Breaks the tackle and is launched a little bit backwards. But I believe they will give him forward progress, and they will. It's 2nd and inches. And Oregon starting to move a little bit here on this defense. Key to this game right now to slow down this offense. Got to be great coverage with these cornerbacks on these receivers. Owen Jack hits the drag, and that's a first down. Right now, I'm loving the decision making by Owen Jack. You know, he's not looking for the big play. If it's not there, he already recognizes the situation. Only needed inches. Got a guy coming across the field on the drag. Dumps it off. Nice first down play. You know, he's been one of the more efficient quarterbacks this season. And here he is, handoff, running the ball up the middle of the field, juke move, not going to fake him out. And Trevon Love brings him down at the 19, inches short, once again, moving the chains, or moving the ball on this defense. Let's see if they can move the chains here on this 2nd and inches play.
Ready.
Oregon looking really good so far. Spreading out the field with 4 receivers. They'll hand it off, and Graham is going to be stuffed. Huge play right there by the only defensive player on Miami's defense that's not a submitted player. That's Silva. I think Severa. Excuse me. They still made a great play right there. And they gave him the first down. Wow. I cannot believe that. Generous spot. Play action. Owen Jack to the end zone almost. No, he's still chugging forward. And a 1st and goal for the Ducks at the 2-yard line. Wow, they got blessed with a first down, and Owen Jack just continuing to strike against this defense. Miami going man-to-man, which of course favors their defense, and he's still working at targeting Lito Loso. Looks like he's Martinez, the receiver. He's on to something right now, finding ways to create separation.
Come on, set, 50, plant.
So Oregon's going to line up in the pistol formation. And a handoff to Graham. Breaks the first tackle. Still chugging, and this Miami defense against the run right now is shutting it down. 4 carries for -4 yards for Darius Graham. And look at this. Already in the backfield. Gonzalez slowing him up. You got Severa. And I believe that's Sean Best also in on that tackle. They just swarmed to the football there on that play.
Here we go, set. 18 Gator. It's a part of that. Go.
2nd and goal, 5 wide, empty set. Here goes a motion and end around with the running back. Cuts up the field. Touchdown, Oregon. What a drive by Owen Jack and the Ducks. Oregon trying to make a statement right here. They've been, I just have to say, one of the lower underrated fear teams. You know when you're getting in the game against Oregon and Owen Jack and those guys, it's going to be tough to pull out of there with a win. These guys can score points and they can make plays. They do right there. The score is 7-0 as the Ducks go up. 57 yards and 9 plays. Once again, another efficient drive by number 18. That will actually count as a receiving touchdown for Graham and, of course, for Owen Jack, making it his 32nd passing touchdown this season. And his touchdown to interception ratio this season has been incredible. Only 3 interceptions this season. And with one more touchdown, bar he doesn't throw any more interceptions, he'd have been done thrown over 30 touchdowns more than he has interceptions. So, I mean, that's just an incredible stat line for Owen Jack. Still shy on 3,000 yards passing this season. Could be over that after this game. All he needs is 260 yards. We've seen him have some monster games through the air. With 1st and 10, DJ White, play action. Looking to scramble, juke move, and he's hit from behind, and they will count that as a sack, so we'll ring the bell. Oregon's defense not playing around at all. DJ White here with the play action. You can just see looking down the field, there's nobody open. Probably could have threw that comeback route, but by that time, he was already scrambling, so he could not see or get that ball out to Rose. Now a 3-yard loss on the play. 2nd and 13, 2-yard loss on the play, so 2nd and 12 for Miami. Counter run play, trying to get to the outside, and another play for a loss. Amir Williams has had nowhere to go throughout this entire game. It's going to be Stevens, the 4th, on the tackle. This counter run play, just trying to bounce to the outside. We know Amir Williams has been a threat all season on those zone runs or those runs to the outside using his speed. But, man, Oregon, that's just a college built on speed. And they are just getting to the ball very well here so far tonight. And now, Miami's going to be looking at a 3rd and 15. DJ White going to throw one deep down the field, and it's going to be incomplete. Great defense. 0 for 4 throwing the football is DJ White, as Andre Rose couldn't come up with the one-on-one jump ball. DJ White just gave his receiver a chance right there. All you can say is good defense. It's a great play by Oregon. Andre Rose just unable to haul that one in, out of his hands. Miami trying to figure things out there on the sidelines. Their defense going to have to come out onto the field again. This offense still has yet to record 1 first down in this game against this Oregon defense. Definitely not the start they wanted to get out to. And the special teams will have the offense out at the 43 for Oregon. So a great drive last time for Owen Jack and the Ducks. They were able to punch it in the end zone for 6. Now they got an opportunity to extend their lead to 2 possessions. Don't count Miami out at all. I mean, these guys were trailing 31-7 against Baylor last week and were able to come back and win it in overtime. I'm pretty sure Oregon saw that feeling. There goes a handoff, and it's going to be shut down again. Every single carry, Miami has just been on it. 2-yard loss on the play, and it's almost seeming as if the D-line is coming through instantaneously as soon as they try to run the ball. Straight up the middle. Look at this. Josh Hardy coming in to clean up. Big shout out to Anthony. I was about to say Anthony Washington. Shout out to you being here, my guy. But shout out to Darius Dollars for dropping the $20 donation. Appreciate it, my guy. Handoff. And once again, minimal yards. If anything, maybe getting back the yards they lost on the previous carry as we get a look at this Oregon offense in depth. And Jimmy Martinez, he's got off to a great start. Got to watch out for Stephon Harris as well. And, of course, Kelvin Lewis, the big go-get-it receiver. He has yet to really spread it out to those guys. And we've been seeing Jimmy Martinez win his one-on-one battles in man-to-man against Lito Loso here tonight. Third and 8. Owen Jack, a quick throw, and it's going to be intercepted. Chris Polk getting to the 41-yard line. That's going to make it his 5th interception on the season. And he's wearing number 26 here tonight to honor the late and great, of course, Sean Taylor, who played for Miami. And boy, he comes up yet again this season with another pick. Big hit right there by Matty Packerman. And a concentration right there by Chris Polk getting the pick. Probably should have ran outside his teammate there. Could have had a block or clear lane going towards the end zone for a pick 6. But either way, huge play. And this is really going to help out Miami's offense as they are going to have great field position at the 41-yard line. DJ White has to take advantage of this. Another thing, though, is the offensive line has got to get it together. I honestly can say that they are getting beat down here in this one early, as they have not been able to provide any running lanes for Amir Williams, and he has not been able to get off yet on the ground. No motion over to the right side in the eye, and they'll run it. And once again, short yardage for Amir Williams. The pursuit of Oregon has been great. Big game right here, everything on the line. We're expecting to see a lot of big plays. And let's see if we get one here. Play action, throws, and it's going to be caught for a first down as he finds Ivanovsky coming across the field on the crosser route. An excellent play right there. DJ White completing his first pass right here of the day out of 5 attempts. Finally gets it right, and it's for a huge gain right there. And Ivanovsky, we've seen him make some plays when he gets the ball in his hands. Very shifty tight end. He's not your average old-school tight end who just blocks for the majority of his job. Nowadays, he's modern, able to catch the ball and get loose after the catch. Tried to right there, didn't work out, but still a huge gain. 5 wide, empty set. DJ White throws, and it's somehow caught in the traffic by Deshaun Jones. Remarkable catch right there. For a second, thought it was going to be intercepted. DJ White somehow managing to squeeze that ball in. And that'll be a gain of 8 yards. Pistol formation here, and that is going to be it for the first quarter of play. And boy, was it interesting. It's only 7-0 right now in favor of Oregon. But Miami knocking on the door. And we are here at the 8-yard line. 2 yards to go to move the chains. So let's see what happens. It's been a great drive, taking advantage well of the turnover. First drive where they got their first down of the game. Read option. DJ White trying to make something happen, but it is shut down. Oregon all over that. And best believe these guys went to the film room and just checked out everything that Miami likes to do on the offensive side of the ball, which honestly, for successful reasons, hasn't been much. They have not been able to really make things happen off a lot of plays. A lot of their same plays tend to work for them. And they were all over that read option, but they aren't on this. Falls inches short of the first down. Andre Rose can't break the tackle, but it's 1st and goal at the 1. Man, I know Coach got to be furious. Anybody's furious. You're right there. One guy to make miss right there at the goal line. Who wants that touchdown more or the stop more? And Lenore able to bring him down. Literally, I'd say an inch away from the goal line. Man-to-man coverage and great route, created some separation. Just couldn't punch it in. Let's see if they can here on these set of downs. So close to the end zone. Read option, and he's going to get in this time. Touchdown, Miami. And we are an extra point away from a tie ball game. This game already living up to expectations. Everything on the line for these guys. Who will be advancing to their conference championship game? Great play call right there. Didn't work out, but they went right back to it. Had faith in the call. And the extra point to tie the ball game up is good. We're tied at 7 between these two squads, just battling it out. And that's a huge thanks to Chris Paul coming up. I said Chris Paul. Sorry for that. Chris Polk coming up with the interception. And just Miami's offense taking advantage of it. That's one thing sometimes I've seen them do. You know, even though their offense have not been able to move the ball on their own too well, when the defense has blessed them with some good field position at times, we've seen them take advantage of that, and it's helped them out in some of their wins this season to help them get to this point. And so it'll take a knee in the end zone, and Oregon's offense will get started at the 25-yard line. Owen Jack, due to the crazy incomplete deflected pass that ended up being intercepted, turns into his 4th interception this season. Still crazy to even say that. Only 4 interceptions. He's one of the few that's been able to take care of the football so well this year. And of course, his scoring production has been amazing. 32 passing touchdowns. And Stephon Harris motioning over to the left side. Here goes a throw down the field, and it's incomplete. Great defense. Matty Packerman and Chris Polk all over the receiver there. Great defense once again.
Set 18 Gator.
And now they'll come out in the pistol, but now an empty look as he'll motion out in the backfield. Quick throw and catch as he's down at the 31. So a 6-yard gain on the play. That's going to be Jose Zavala. He rarely gets touches. Oregon's got 4 receivers on this roster. And all of them has at least caught the ball. All submitted guys. Jose Zavala, fewest to get targeted, though, this season. 3rd and 4. Over the middle. That's going to be caught by Jose Zavala again. Having a coming out party in a huge game here. His 3rd reception already in this game. He does a great job right here. Runs the dig route. And that's just a simple mismatch, and you can just see Owen Jack reading this defense, knowing what's going to be there. I mean, I know Jose Zavala is 4th receiver on this depth chart, still a submitted player, and he's manned up against a linebacker. I'm taking that all day. Owen Jack obviously read the defense before snapping the ball. Here goes a handoff. Nice juke move. Graham bouncing to the outside, lowering the shoulder, but he goes head-to-head up with Lito Loso, and that turns into just a 2-yard gain. Both teams doing an outstanding job of shutting down the run game for both sides.
Here we go. 30 base.
Could come down to whoever's running back is going to take off for who wins this game.
Cut. Shoot.
No look to throw. Pressure is coming. Gets it off, and it's broken up incomplete. This time, Lito Loso all over Jimmy Martinez. And they'll be looking at 3rd down. That's an incredible stat line right there for Tyreek Hill, Darius. Wow. Empty set on third down. There goes a throw wide open across the middle of the field. It's Jose Zavala again. 4 catches in this game. And Owen Jack just attacking with the unlikely player here on the field. They're matching him up inside the slot, running crossing routes. They're just sitting there wide open. And I like the offensive play calling right now. I'm liking everything that Oregon's doing right now against this Miami defense. Definitely keeping them off kilter. A lot of different play calls, a lot of different players they're going to. There's a throw to the outside. It's Kelvin Lewis trying to break loose with a juke move past Matty Packerman. That's a great open field tackle by Packerman, but an 8-yard gain as Lewis hauls in his first catch. Ran a nice out route there. One thing I can say about Matty Packerman for the most part is he's a great open field tackler as a corner. That play, if he'd been able to squeeze by, probably could have broke off for more yards. Definitely don't want big number 13 getting into a rhythm, so he can make some plays. Handoff to the outside, and he's going the wrong direction. Trying to be too fancy. That's going to be Malcolm Thompson, submitted slot cornerback here for this Miami defense. I'm not making that play. Looked like the blocks were great. A great job right there. You could see Malcolm Thompson getting off the block, making a tremendous play in the backfield. Now Miami once again looking to try to get Oregon off the field here on third down. They need 3 yards. Low snap. They go with the run, and it's not going to work. Don't like the play call there. The run game just has not been working all game. And Josh Hardy, he's hip to it. He was all over that. He's been making a lot of plays so far here tonight. Low snap there also. Could have probably threw him off a little bit, but look at that. There's nobody blocking Josh Hardy. Easy access, nice tackle, and Miami's defense gets the stop. Oregon will be in field goal range, however, so they can take the lead. Once again, if they can knock it down from this distance, it will be a 48-yarder. Let's see if he's got the leg for it. And the kick is off the crossbar. So missed opportunity for points for Oregon, and once again, Miami's going to come out with some decent field position. And Lewis tried to line drive it, cannot knock down the 48-yarder. That one hurt. You can already see the reaction of Coach on the sideline. Miami with an opportunity right here to take the lead. See if the offense can repeat what they did last time out onto the field. This time they're going to have to earn a lot more yards than 41 on that last time when the defense got the interception. They're coming out here, 1 receiver, 3 tight ends, strong to the right. Single back under center with DJ. And here they go, trying to get to the outside, and Amir Williams has just been on lockdown. Oregon's defense is filling in all the gaps. They're using their speed. They're getting to Amir Williams. They know they gotta chase him down. And that's been the difference from when he's taken off in games. The speed has really helped them out a lot. But Oregon, they're matching that right now. They're doing a great job of getting by these linemen as well. DJ White throws. That's going to be caught for a first down, wide open. He's got Deshaun Jones. It's just a nice play right there. Good read by DJ White. You want to see him, develop a little bit more here. We know he's got maybe one, if he wins this game, 2 more games left for him on the season. He's definitely struggled in the passing department. His strength has been running. And Towards the end of that game last week against Baylor, that upset win, he showed a little bit of promise and clutch moments with some throws. You want to see him kind of build on that a little bit here. Read option. Spin move not going to work, and they are all over it that time. Last time they ran it was in the end zone for a touchdown. This time, getting back to the line of scrimmage, no gain on the play. And Oregon's speed, like I said, just matching well with Miami's offense. Second and 10, shotgun for DJ White. He'll throw wide open. He's got Deshaun Jones. Nice juke move there on Glissack. And another first down for the Hurricanes. Third reception here for Deshaun Jones. A lot of separation he got running that out route. Not sure who it was in coverage. Looks like it was Glissack that was covering him. So a clear mismatch. And Deshaun Jones just making him look silly right there. Big shout out to the RFL community. If you haven't already, make sure you smash the like button if you are enjoying what you are seeing. And subscribe to the Relocation Football League for more College Series action. Big game here. Winner gets to go to the conference championship game in their conference. And Amir Williams continues to get minimal yards. Just a 3-yard gain on that carry. Childs on the tackle. This has been a great game so far. Not a lot of points. 7-7 ball game, but these guys have been exchanging well against each other. Miami right now is on the move, looking for the lead. Looks like they're in field goal range here. Play action. Throws, and it's going to be caught for a first down. Still up the field. Knocked out at the 8. Huge play as he finds Bennett. 13 yards after the catch. Huge gain. 24 yards total. A nice little chop block. It didn't work and get the defender down, but it delayed him at least enough for DJ White to get that pass off. So a great job by Amir Williams there. He says, hey, if I'm not contributing with the ball in my hands, let me contribute and help my quarterback get a little bit more time with the block that sets up this play right here. That's just a great play. Another good throw by DJ White. It's been a great drive right now. Looks like this offense is woken up. See if this can be consistent throughout this game. We got a motion into the slot here with Bennett. Play action again. DJ White to the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. And they will take the lead. Back-to-back passes to Bennett. What a drive by DJ White. Got to give it to him. That is look at that throw. How does he fit that in that type of coverage? Don't know what the cameraman's doing right now. Once again, hiring the wrong guys. DJ White threading the needle. And it's crazy to see him do that. I mean, he's got one of the, not trying to bash him, but one of the weakest arms, attribute-wise, in the series. Extra point right there is good. And Miami takes a 7-point lead here over the Ducks. I'll tell you one thing, though. DJ White's putting him there. He's coming alive. Really rough start for him. Was 0 for 4. Now he's starting to dot up this Oregon defense. Noah Jack's got to find a way to respond as he gets ready to come back out onto the field here. Now trailing for the first time tonight. Definitely got more action coming you guys' way at 8:30 p.m. Eastern. Got ourselves a huge game between Michigan and Ohio State. One of the biggest rivalries in college football. It goes down in the RFL College Series. Winner advances to get to play in a bowl game. Loser, that's going to be their last game of the season. So huge implications right there. Oregon going to come out here at the 25 after the knee by Lenore. And out comes Owen Jack. 11 of 14, 104 yards, 1 touchdown. And with the interception, it wouldn't quite claim it as being his fault. Just a great play by the defense. And once again, just talking about his stat line, only 4 interceptions this season. He's been remarkable.
Set, ready? 70, Indy. Get it.
They're going to run it here. Here goes Darius Grant with some good blocking. Lito Loso going head-to-head with him, getting some help. Bring them down after a 5-yard gain. Some great blocking right there by the offensive line of the Ducks. They've been in heavy on the run game, so if Oregon can get that going, that's going to be great for them. They'll come out here in a pistol formation with Jack. A pump fake. Has to throw it quickly, and the defense all over it. Malcolm Thompson almost coming up with an interception, getting a little bit rough too on the field. Grabbing him up. Definitely looks like some words getting exchanged on the field in this heated game. A lot on the line here. Guys just looking for an extra game. Looking to try to win a conference championship. 3rd and 5. Scrambling. Somehow Owen Jack gets out trying to juke. Doesn't work, but a first down for the Ducks. And that's only his 2nd time getting loose out of the pocket. 17 yards total. Malcolm Thompson able to wrestle him down. And you can see that Miami defense, man, closing in a little bit there. I don't know how he got out of that traffic there. Just was able to squeeze by August Speller, the DT. And that drive keeps it alive. So that drive, that play keeps it alive. Excellent play. No motion the receiver over, fake end around, and the handoff to Darius Graham. Darius Graham looks like he's going to get maybe a few, not even that. They'll say only 1 yard. Now we're looking at 2nd and 9. Darius Graham's got 10 carries for less than 10 yards. I mean, this Miami defense getting it done in that department. So at least they got Oregon right now one-dimensional. See if they can keep that up throughout this game. We already know Oregon got themselves one heck of a passing attack, and look at this, it continues. As that's another tackle behind the line of scrimmage. 11 carries for 1 yard. And Darius Graham just simply not getting his blocks. Look at that, as soon as he gets the ball, he's out here getting tossed around and bouncing off of defenders like pinball out here. Mito Loso able to bring him down.
Go now, 10 Lobo. 54. And we're pretty quiet, team. We're pretty quiet.
3rd and 12. He'll scramble. Will he get the first? He fumbles. And it's going to be recovered by Matty Packerman. Miami takes over at the 45. Wow. This Miami defense coming up huge right now. And also shocking, forcing the fumble it's Chris Polk. He's already been a monster this season, but man, he's bringing it here tonight. Rocking that Sean Taylor jersey. You can tell that number means something to him the way he's playing. He's definitely playing out there on another level. DJ White out onto the field. 7 of 11, 104 yards, and a passing touchdown. He's really performed well so far in this game. Would love to see him continue this. Let's see what happens. Once again, blessed with great field position. They were able to score when they took over with field position at the 41. They start at the 45 here. And there goes a throw by DJ White for a first down, hitting the post route to Andre Rose. And Miami right now, they're coming out here playing on another level. That's another picture-perfect throw by White. Look at that. For all the doubters and people who talk bad about DJ White, even though it definitely has been an extremely rough season for him, he's coming up in the clutch right now in a big moment. Under center here with a 1st and 10. Tight formation, still has not snapped the football. They go with Amir Williams, and he goes nowhere. Loss of a yard on the play, and 2nd and 11. I just really love what Oregon and Miami is doing right now in the run game. Both sides have managed to keep the other one-dimensional, and you would think if it came down to who has the better passing offense, Oregon would be leading this game. But right now, I have to say it, DJ White is outplaying Owen Jack. Here goes a scramble, trying to get to the outside, and he's sacked on the play by, I believe that's Umave. The play action has been working wonders for Miami here tonight. Try to go with some play action there, and just no one open. Great defense that time. Try to make something happen with his legs, and the Ducks bottle him in for the sack. I believe that's Aumave. I think that's how you say it. Either Umave or Aumave. Great play right there, and timeout couldn't be called. First timeout of the game called by Miami. 1 minute and 1 second left to go in this game. DJ White throws again, and it's going to be complete for another first down. On target with Rose, moving the chains. Now this is a DJ we haven't saw at all. We haven't seen at all this season. I mean, he's playing his best right now here tonight. Here goes a shot to the end zone, and it's too far. Can't stay in bounds. Incomplete, 2nd and goal. Great job right there by the defender also, just knowing the situation, being aware of the field. Didn't have to make a play on the ball, just played and used the end zone as his extra help for defense. Here goes 2nd and goal. Another throw. Great defense once again by Oregon. Swatted right out of his hands. For a second, thought that was going to be another passing touchdown for DJ White, but they're going to need him here on 3rd and 8. Excuse me, 3rd and goal from the 8 to sling this ball. Looks like it's going to be an all-out cover 0 blitz. The safeties are down in the box. This is man-to-man. Can someone win? DJ White throws, and it's incomplete. Excellent defense by Oregon. And it's been a lot of heated situations right there, and you can see Andre Rose furious, but Holland strapping up. No one open. Andre Rose unable to make that catch there in traffic, but even if he did make the catch, defense stopping him short. Here goes the field goal attempt to extend their lead to 2 possessions. And the kick is good. Miami leads this one by 10, 17-7, with 41 seconds left to go. I'm very impressed right now with the way Miami has came out to this game. I mean, it was a rough start on offense. The first 2 offensive possessions, quick 3 and outs. They weren't moving at all on Oregon's offense, on Oregon's defense. Some time something just snapped. I believe it was when the interception happened that the switch just flipped and the offense just came alive. This is the best they've performed this season. I'm really liking the way they're putting it all together here, but they're going to have to keep this up. Because we are, like I said, I've been saying, everyone knows, guys have been following the RFL College Series here and watching Oregon. This is a team that can put up big points and in a hurry. They got 41 seconds to do so here in the first half. And all 3 timeouts. So let's see if they can get it done. As Owen Jack comes back out onto the field. Very shocked at Oregon right now. Has only 7 points on the board. Came out hot. But this Miami defense has come out even hotter.
Pittsburgh.
5 wide, empty set, so they're definitely looking to air it out here. Once again, press man-to-man coverage. Here goes a throw. That's going to be caught. Lito Loso in on the tackle. He's got quite a few tackles already in this game. Timeout going to be called for the first time by Oregon. And they're still in the face of these receivers, not allowing them to get any breathing room. Hey, you want to make a play, you want to make a catch, earn it. That's the way this defense is lined up. Here goes a throw. Great defense, as that's going to be Trevon Love making that one incomplete for a 3rd and 2. So the safety even looking good out there in coverage. Miami's come ready to play in this game.
Set. 60 outlaw.
Now they're playing off. Don't want to get beat. 3rd and 2. There goes a shot to the sideline. That's going to be caught by Kelvin Lewis out of bounds at the 44. So that will stop the clock. It will save their 2 timeouts. They still have a chance to go down the field and possibly get some more points before the end of this first half. Kelvin Lewis has been fairly quiet today. He's been manned up all day against Matty Packerman, their highest overall cornerback on the team. It's been a really good matchup here between these receivers and defensive backs. At the 44-yard line, down by 10, looking to try to get some points. There's a throw. It's going to be a loss of yards on the play. Loss of a yard, bringing up 2nd and 11. 23 seconds with 2 timeouts remaining. You already know Owen Jack's going to be looking to see if he can find a chink in the armor of this defense. Looking to take a shot. Has not appeared yet. There goes a throw, and that's going to be incomplete. Dangerous pass trying to go in the area. I believe that's Jimmy. No, that's Jose Zavala. He didn't get a chance to catch that one. Just inaccurate pass right there from Jack.
Here we go. 10-2 saw.
3rd and 11.
Get it.
There's a throw, hits the slant. Jimmy Martinez going to fall short. And Oregon's not even going to use any of their timeouts. They will use one. So if they're going to use a timeout, I'm assuming they're going to go for it here. And they will. 10 seconds left. And Owen Jack going to look to throw. He's got the completion in the first down. Timeout's going to be burned. It's their final one. It's 5 seconds remaining. They are not in field goal range, though. They couldn't even hit one from the 31-yard line earlier. So this looks like it's going to be a Hail Mary shot. Owen Jack to the end zone. And it's incomplete. And that's going to be the end of a very exciting first half of play between Miami and Oregon. Battling it out, trying to make it to a conference championship game next week. What a game, man. Very impressed with Miami. The run game is still shut down. Both teams need to figure out a way to get one of those, get their run game going here in this game. Whoever does that, I think is going to be the victor. But I'm so much impressed right now from watching DJ White take care of business. He's throwing the football. He's making the right reads. I mean, he really started out rough, 0 for 4, and he just turned everything around. You can see Oregon coming out onto the field, and I know they're in disbelief of how that first half went, looking for things to go a lot better here in this second half. Got more action coming your guys' way, 8:30. Make sure you guys check this one out. One of the biggest rivalries in RFL, well, in college football, period. We've got Michigan, number 23, taking on number 22, Ohio State. The winner goes to a bowl game. The loser, well, that's it for the season. And that's just a 1 point off, or one ranking off difference between those two, just like this game. Miami ranked 13th in the RFL College Series country here, while Oregon is ranked 12th. And he taking in the end zone, and the offense want to take over at the 25-yard line. So this is good for Oregon. They're going to be able to get the ball. They can cut into this lead, set the tone a little bit here in the second half. Still very surprised. Only 7 points in that first half for this explosive offense. That just tells you Miami's defense has been getting the job done.
Ready. 70, Indy.
Shotgun, split back formation. They'll motion out of this with Dye. And they try to run with Graham, and he just goes the wrong direction. He's really been off here in this game. TJ Metcalf blowing that one up. 2-yard loss. He's got 12 carries for -1 yard. There was nobody off the edge even blocking him. Not sure why Graham would even cut back into that. It's just been a really bad game for Graham. I mean, absolutely shut down. Nothing going for the run game of Oregon. Pistol formation. And Owen Jack sacked on the play. Huge play made right there by August Speller. He's been everywhere so far here tonight. That's the first sack tonight for the Hurricanes. And just look at the routes down the field, and man, the man-to-man, these guys are handling business. Nothing open. Owen Jack looked like he was trying to throw the ball away, and that pocket collapsed. Miami's just playing stellar defense right now. 3rd and 19. Can the Ducks somehow scoop up a first down? Jack getting pressure in his face, throws it up into double coverage, and it's incomplete. Once again, testing Chris Polk and Matty Packerman. He just tried to make something happen. You rarely ever see him make those type of decisions, but you can tell this defense is kind of getting to him. He still took a hit after that throw. And these receivers right now, they're getting manhandled. Started out pretty hot with a couple of pass plays to Jimmy Martinez. But the hype of this Miami secondary, they're living up to it here in this game. They've been able to keep these receivers on hush for quite some time in this one. Got some space here as it worked from the 30. And we'll go down at the 36. Deshaun Jones setting up DJ White in the offense. And if these guys can continue to keep things going like they did in that first half, especially DJ White, I think they got this one in the bag. Of course, you never know that until the game is over in the RFL. And they can be the exact team to tell you that after trailing 7-31 last week against Baylor and still winning the game. Literally, I'd have to say about 25, close to 50% of the people watching that one dipped out and thought it was over. And somehow Miami came back in overtime and got that job done. And DJ White here trying to go with some read option. That's not going to work. A loss of a yard on the play. It's only worked one time, and that was for the touchdown. Oregon's been all over that, though. Spreading out the field here, DJ White throws. He's got a connection. And good job by the defense. Closing in hard. Andre Rose getting to the 44. 3rd and 1. It's a big down. The run game on both sides has been absolutely shut down. Amir Williams, very quiet. His offensive line has not done a good job of providing lanes for him. Will they go to him here in this situation? They will, and he will get the first down as he battles forward. 9 carries, only 9 yards. And that slow exchange, man, it's been close to plaguing them twice. Second time that has happened. I'm not sure if that's Amir Williams there, slow getting to the ball to take it, or if it's DJ White. But honestly, it might be Amir Williams due to the fact that DJ White, he's got the ball out there. Amir Williams got to attack and get the ball and get out of there. There's a throw. That's going to be caught. Deshaun Jones down at the 47, 5-yard gain. And what about DJ White right now? Still very impressed. He's getting the ball out of his hands, not holding on to it like he's been doing all season. Making good reads. He's out here in the pistol. Looks like read option to me. And it's not going to work again. Oregon shutting it down. Big 3rd down and 5 here. Oregon does not want to give up any more points right now to this hot Hurricane team. Trips to the right side. DJ White throws, and that's great defense by Lenore. All over English Johnson right there. DJ White tried to squeeze that one in. Look at that. Man, it's just been some great defense here tonight. And Diomandor Lenore coming up with a outstanding play right there to force the incompletion. Miami, of course, not going to be able to knock it down from this distance. They got to punt this one away. And Oregon gives their offense another chance to try to recoup, excuse me. Get themselves back in this game. Only still down by 10. Miami's defense got to be continuing on the trail that they're on.
Let's go. Let's do it.
They've just been great. That's a great punt right there, speaking of great. And Owen Jack, it's been kind of rough for him these last couple of downs. This Miami defense has been locking up. Receivers struggling to get open. Run game not there. And just playing great defense. I mean, everything's working well right now for Miami. It's just a feat in itself. They got Oregon right now at 7 points. Handoff up the middle, and that's going to be shut down again. 13 carries for 0 yards. Just incredible. And Miami right now playing like a team that should be competing against Clemson for an ACC championship. I haven't seen much right now from Oregon. There goes a handoff, breaks the tackle, and that's got to be maybe his best run of the day. 4-yard gain, 3rd and 5. Now Oregon's got to try to air it out here. Empty set. They'll throw this one deep. One-on-one, and it's incomplete. Trying to go to Kelvin Lewis to make the big plays as we've seen him make this season, but I'm not sure if I would have made that throw. Owen Jack just not playing like himself here in this one. And I don't think it's just him. I think it's the defense forcing this. Matty Packerman and Chris Polk, man, these guys have been getting it done here tonight. Everybody on the defensive side of the ball playing coverage for Miami has just been lights out. Everyone on the defensive side of the ball, period, has been playing at an extraordinary level as we've expected this season. So DJ White coming out onto the field. Still having himself a solid game. No turnovers. That's been one of the biggest issues for him this year. Is taking care of the football. He's thrown quite a few interceptions. Has no interceptions so far here in this game. Definitely like to see that. Came into this game with 9 touchdowns, 10 interceptions. So now he's tied up at 10-10. Here he is scrambling, and he gets the first down as he burrows through to the 46. What a play once again, DJ White. This is already, I'd have to say, his best game. I mean, he's had some games, I have to say, on arcade, but of course that was arcade when we had that whole dilemma. But this is his best game by far on true simulation mode. He's got to keep this up. Getting blitz, throws, wide open is Johnson. He'll get inside the 40 to the 38. And just look at the maturity right now in this game for DJ White. Sits in the pocket, gets the ball out of there. And English Johnson right there almost getting loose past the 2 defenders. Look at that. Nice move. DJ White, he's not looking rattled at all here in this game. He looks like, he looks like he's ready to take charge of this offense right now. It's the best he's looked. And I know I've talked about him a lot here, but very impressed with what's been going on with him. Here goes a block, and finally Amir Williams is off to the races. His biggest run of the game, and he gets leveled, but not before picking up the first down. 10 carries for just 19 yards in this game. And like I said, whoever can get this run game going now at this point, I think can put this game away. It's been very seldom that we've seen Miami move the ball like this entire season. It's almost as if everything had to get ran through Amir Williams, but right now everything's working through DJ White. Here he goes with another throw. That's great defense, almost picked off. Deshaun Jones unable to haul that in. We'll spread out the field here. 3 receivers. Got Ivanovsky in the slot at the top of the screen. Read option. He's got the whole left side of the field. And a first down to the 16. And it's not only DJ White that's improved his game. It's the offensive coordinator this week for Miami. Every single play call, in my opinion, has just been outstanding and perfect for what the defense has been in. And DJ White, I mean, is definitely performing well because of it. And he said, you never know. Guys sometimes tend to talk about the play. Oh, the playbook's not letting me play. You just got to wait for the playbook to actually have a day where it calls the right stuff. Right now, for Miami, same playbook. It's working. Play action. Great block. And he just throws this one away. Wise decision right there. Definitely love to see that from DJ White. When you look at his previous games, he's still holding on to that ball and probably getting sacked. He gets rid of that immediately. Great awareness. And it's 2nd and 10 in the pistol. Looks like read option again. DJ White outrunning the defender. Knocked out of bounds at the 9. We're now looking at 3rd and 3. And what a drive it has been by DJ White and the Hurricanes. See, Darius, it never happens for Michigan. Hopefully it happens for you guys tonight. I know you guys are praying on it. DJ White scrambling, and he can't break the tackle. That's a great play by Oregon. And they're once again more than likely going to hold them to a field goal. It's another big stop by Oregon's defense, and it's crazy he's just saying this. I mean, now the offense got to get together here for Oregon. Defense has actually played better than I believe they played all season, still keeping Miami here to a minimum of what, maybe 20 yards after this kick. 20 points, excuse me. And the kick almost blocked, but it's good. 20-7 is the score with 4:09 left to go in the third. Still a lot of football left to play. That's for sure. Do not count Oregon out of this one just yet. 13-point ball game. Oregon needs some points. And they need it bad. They need to get this offense going. And the run game just is not there tonight. Owen Jack looked like he's going to have to put the team on his back and make something happen. So if Oregon takes the L here tonight for the Pac-12 championship, it will be USC taking on UCLA, and man, what a rematch that would be for that championship game. And then for Miami, if they were to lose here tonight, they will be out of the ACC championship, and it will be Florida State taking on Clemson. And of course, that'll be reversed depending on who wins in this matchup. Owen Jack back out onto the field. He's got more than enough time right now. He's got to get himself together. This is the most rattled, I have to say, I've seen him. But he also just does not have any options. No run game. No receivers getting open, creating separation here. And immediate pressure in his face. Owen Jack looking to pass. Now he's looking to scramble and wisely slides to avoid Josh Hardy. It's a 5-yard gain, 2nd and 5. Might have to see him do that quite a bit here in this game just to get something going.
Let's go now. 18 Gator. QB's traps. Let's go.
2nd and 5. Here goes a motion. And a handoff. And Graham again. Lugged. Sean Best in on the tackle. 3rd and 4. Miami's defense still playing aggressive on the outside with their quarterbacks. They've been in the face of these receivers all game. Owen Jack scrambling, juking, and he's going to be denied the first down. Lito Loso with a clutch tackle, and it's 4th down again for the Ducks. This has just been an outstanding performance right here from Miami. They've had one of the toughest schedules in this entire RFL College Series. And here they are with, it was just incredible to win last week against Baylor and become bowl eligible. And now here they are up by 13 in the second half. Just bringing it to Oregon. Another punt here from the Ducks. Fair catch going to be called by Deshaun Jones. And Miami's going to take over from the 18. How many times this season have we seen Miami and from this distance just not be able to move the football? But not tonight. Everything is just clicking. And I think, they drive down the field, score another touchdown. They just got too much momentum going for them. I don't see how Oregon can come back and win this game. They definitely still have a chance, though. They have to keep Miami out of the end zone and stop them from moving the rock. Receiver's been doing a great job against these defensive backs too as well, getting open. Here goes a run. Amir Williams with a lane juke move, 1st down, and now you're starting to see the slow decay of Oregon right now, as now Miami is starting to get the run game going. Great blocks that time. That's all they need. They just need to open some lanes for Amir Williams to run through. And I'd say it's game over. These guys, if they got the run game and the pass game going with DJ White right now, I just think that these guys are going to be unstoppable throughout the night. DJ White got a completion to Jones. And Jones gets to the 35-yard line. Gain of 6. Oregon's defense going to have to step up here. 2nd and 4.
Let's go. Get the flag. They can't hang with us.
A trip to the right side. White scrambling up the field. Juke move, 1st down and then some. And he slides to avoid the contact. What a play. He is feeling it here tonight. Over 50 rushing yards. And one of his best performances at the position right now. This is just, you love to see it. Guy's been struggling all season. In the last 2 games, he's been putting on a show. Spreading out the field again. And a handoff to Amir Williams using that speed, trying to get to the outside. Down at the 43, picking up half the distance needed. Miami is just moving down the field little by little, and it's just beating up and tiring out this Oregon defense. Before you know it, and these guys are going to be giving up points. They're going to be giving up touchdowns because they're going to be tired. It's keeping Owen Jack and the offense of Oregon off the field. Miami is just doing everything right now in this game that they need to win. Counter run play, and look at Amir Williams getting in his groove. 36-yard line for a 1st down again. And he's already up averaging well, close to 4 yards a carry. Been hands down the best offensive play calling and performance by Miami this season. And that's going to be it for the third. RFL community, you already know what to do. Put your fours up in the chat. Miami leading this one 20-7 over Oregon. Are they going to make it to the ACC championship game? Or will it be Oregon who ends up making it to their conference championship game against USC? We'll find out right here as Miami has a 13-point lead. DJ White throwing into the flats here, and that's a bad decision that time. Loss of 5 yards. Big loss. Also pushes them out of field goal range. So this helps out Oregon with some field position. Handoff. Amir Williams just battling up the field, getting to the 32. It's going to be a 8-yard gain on the play. Third down and 7. Huge down. Oregon needs to get Miami off the field. DJ White throws. It's going to be caught. Will it be enough for first, though? Inches short. Great play right there by Lenore. And now it's time to see what will Miami do here. I'd say why not kick the field goal? Go up by 16. I know it's going to make it a 2-possession game, but still, that means Oregon's going to have to score 2 touchdowns and 2 two-point conversions. It's going to be a tall order, especially against your defense. And say take the points and play it safe. We'll see what the Hurricanes will do here. They're going to go for it. Either way, if they get it, they will deflate this Oregon defense. Are they going to give it to Amir Williams? No read option. Breaks the tackle. DJ White off to the races. Touchdown, Miami. And that may seal this game. Unbelievable. DJ White putting the team on his back. Look at this play. Ran to the outside. Get off me. And then turns on the Jets. Outruns Lenore. And he is absolutely balling. Wow. Get off of me, Lozano. That's a submitted linebacker. Couldn't make the tackle. And Owen Jack on the sideline right now is like, are you serious? No one was expecting this type of performance from DJ White here tonight in this big of a game. He showed up in a clutch moment. Counter run play here, trying to go for 2, and that's blown all the way up. And now they're going to be looking at a 26-7 score, but man, against this Miami defense, the way that they've been playing now, to be trailing by 19, Oregon's going to have to pull out some type of miracle. They're going to have to do something. Because what they've been doing right now on offense, this has not been able to penetrate the Hurricanes defense right now, and they just look completely unfazed. So Miami kicking this one off to Oregon. He'll take a knee in the end zone for a touchback. Offense, they got to get something going right here and right now. Right here and right now, that's where they need it. Cannot afford to give up any possessions up to this point. First down and 10. Still in the face of these receivers. Owen Jack throws and hits the slant over the middle. It's incomplete. Stephon Harris cannot make the catch. Everything has just been contested for Oregon here tonight. Gotta give the props here to this Miami defense right now. This entire team here tonight, I mean, they just came ready to play. There goes a throw, and Leo Loso all over Jimmy Martinez, but he still is able to make the catch, but not for much. Gain of 4. And now a 3rd and 6.
Ready? 18's moving. 18's moving. We got trips over here. Trips over here.
Owen Jack looking to pass. Pressure coming, and he's sacked on the play. Yet again, splitting half a sack. There goes Julio Gonzalez. And another 4th down for the Ducks. Look at this nasty spin move. TJ Metcalf and Julio Gonzalez getting in there. And this defense is just dominating. And they're going to go for it already. They already feel that the game is over. I do not agree with this call. They should at least punt it to see what their defense could do. Here goes a shot down the field. Had the guy open, and he could not connect with Stephon Harris. Overthrown, and Miami takes over at the 23-yard line. Oh, man. Just missed that pass, and I know we don't say it here in the RFL, but to me, this looked like it's all she wrote. Looks like Miami's going to be going to the ACC championship to take on Clemson. Good thing for Oregon, this will not be their last game of the season if this still stands where it is. Read option, and DJ White just so shifty, gets to the 20, gain of 2. How about Miami? Just an incredible game here tonight. Handoff, Amir Williams finding space to the end zone, touchdown. And that is definitely going to seal the game. They are just pouring it on. Wow. Who would have thought that Miami was going to come in here and put up 30 points from their offense? This has just been an incredible night. They're on the road here. I mean, these guys came in here determined for this win. Amir Williams wasn't going to be bottled up all game. Finally explodes onto the scene. And the extra point makes it now 33-7 ball game. 8 minutes and 30 seconds left to go. That's incredible. Really have no words for Miami right now. I mean, these guys came out here and worked. They get their rematch against Clemson for the conference championship. Last time those guys played was back in week 5, and Clemson was able to beat them in a defensive game 23-5. We'll have to see how the next game between the two is going to turn out, but man, they play like this. Who knows? They could end up being ACC champions.
That's it, baby. We gonna work.
And Oregon's just flustered here at this point. Owen Jack, 17-28. Only 144 yards passing in this game. Still the 1 touchdown and interception. And I think it's just evident here tonight, especially from this deficit now, that it's all she wrote. Down 26 points with 8:26 left to go against this Miami defense. No possible way, in my opinion. Here goes a scramble, getting out of the pocket. And just look how everything is still just shut down. Owen Jack is forced to have to try to make the play himself. And as electric as these receivers have been all season, they just have not been able to get the best of this Miami secondary.
Here we go. 18 Gator. Hey, watch the left, watch the left. Crunch time, defense. Shoot.
Owen Jack scrambling, gets through again, juking. That's a first down, it looks like to me. Josh Hardy again in on the tackle, lays the boom. Jack will move the chains. 7 scrambles for 45 yards, and I mean, it's a good play, but you don't want to see Jack just running too much, because you just can feel he runs too much, take too much contact. It's going to be a turnover at some point, even though he's been great at taking care of the football all season. Here goes a quick throw and a catch on the head of Lito Loso. Jimmy Martinez going up and getting it. And although this Oregon secondary has kind of been shut down here tonight, you got to give the props to Jimmy Martinez. He's been working a little bit on Lito Loso. I say it's been a 50-50 battle between these two. But not too many receivers are going to come down and make a catch like that on number 20. And Jimmy Martinez, not even the starting receiver, second string guy, just comes up and, man, makes a play.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Owen Jack, incomplete pass. Rare miss right there with a wide open target. It's lucky that wasn't in the area of a defender that could have been going the other way.
Ready. 8 read. His team showed up.
Owen Jack's got some time, 3-man rush. And he's going to rush out of there for first down slides to avoid the contact. Nice play. I mean, he just knows at this point. I mean, it's been this way the entire game for him. He's just had to come up and make the plays. He's been having to do everything himself. Scrambling. He's actually a pretty decent scrambler. But, you know, he likes looking for big plays if it's there first and then taking off. He's definitely a quarterback first. Miami, man, these guys are just forcing it out of him and hoping for a turnover eventually. Here goes a throw over the middle. Kelvin Lewis met by Josh Hardy at the 26. I've been calling Hardy's name all night. I'm pretty sure he's going to have double digits in tackling. He's got 5 solo tackles so far here tonight. And Jack with the throw. That's going to be caught up the field. Down at the 10. It's Stephon Harris with his first reception of the game. And that goes to show you, honestly, what was the matchup here? And they had the safety Chris Polk on him. But that tells me, for that to be his first catch, that Malcolm Thompson's been doing a good job. He's been covering him in the slot. I haven't seen him in the entire game until the 4th.
Ready? 60 or. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Here I come.
Jose Zavala in the slot now. And they'll motion him.
Ready.
And here we go with some quarterback read option. And that's shut down. Second and goal, still here at the 10. And at this point, I mean, Oregon's just looking to put up some points. More than 7. Definitely uncharacteristic of them. This defense, man, it's been outstanding. And, man, they got the receiver screen wide open. All he had to do was get up the field and run to the outside. Instead, it's just 4 yards on the play. That was wide open. Missed opportunity right there. Couldn't turn upfield fast enough.
All day, just like that. Just like that. Ready to go.
And a motion of Graham out of the backfield. Oh, and Jack pressure throws, and it's incomplete. This defense just stellar right now. I mean, it's shutting everything down. Look at that. That's not even a submitted prospect right there. Elijah Baldwin. That's the generic prospect coming up with that play. And Oregon just knows at this point it's over. Just going to go for the field goal here. And it's good. 33-10. Man, who was expecting this out of Miami here tonight? That's incredible. Showing here on the road. And well, RFL action doesn't end with this one here tonight. 8:30 p.m. Eastern. Don't want to miss this one. Rob Roby will be calling it. We got a Big Ten rivalry matchup. Michigan versus Ohio State. Winner becomes bowl eligible. And we start out here with an onside kick for Oregon. And it's easily recovered by Miami at the 45. We got 4 minutes and 28 seconds left. I mean, man, looks like Miami can put up even more points in this game. Most points they put up this season was 45 against Ohio State way back earlier in the season. And that was, week 3. Week 3, those guys met. And they're just 12 points off of that. There goes a motion. And they end around play to English Johnson. Gets hit pretty hard, brought down after a gain of just a yard. How about this week, guys? I mean, this has just been this has been the best week of the RFL College Series, man. There's so many upsets, so many changing of stories. And this is just the best time to be following Relocation Football League. And another broken tackle. DJ White, man, it's just unstoppable here tonight. 3 yards away from a 100-yard rushing game. This is just incredible. Just love to see it out of a kid who's just been down in the dumps pretty much the entire season. Even in an upset win, the incredible comeback over Baylor last week. The kid still threw 3 interceptions in that game. And only 1 touchdown. Here in this one, he scored, I believe, 3 touchdowns here tonight. So he's just been balling out. Very impressed at his performance. Here goes a motion, end around again. That's going to be shut down again. Loss of a yard as Lozano wraps him up this time. Second and 11. And here goes read option again. A block. And there he is off to the races. Over 100 yards rushing in this game with 2 rushing touchdowns, a passing touchdown. And he is looking to put more points up in this game. Best performance by far this season. Oh, and Jack just on the sideline looking to find luck. Looks like he's unable to find that right now. This one's clearly over. 23-point deficit. And they'll pitch this one out to Amir Williams. He's got some key blocks. And an easy walk in the end zone for a touchdown. Again, Miami an extra point away from putting up 40 on Oregon. Look at the blocks. Couldn't provide them with blocks at all for the most part throughout this game. But here late in the game, you could tell this Oregon defense just defeated. Amir Williams ends up with 2 more rushing touchdowns to add to the season. And the kick is good. Miami leads it by 30, 40-10 over Oregon. They go 45 yards in 5 plays. That's an incredible performance, and Oregon kind of doing it to themselves in terms of the onslaught of points with the onside kick, making them get closer in range to score points, especially with this amount of time that was left on the board. So it definitely probably wouldn't have done that. Would have just kicked it and hoped the defense can get to stop and just run out the clock at that point. Doesn't work here, though. He's going to take this one out of the end zone. And Oregon just looking to run a 2-minute drill here on offense. Started out with 140 yards passing in the first half, only 53 in the second, with a lot more rushing yards. Because he just could not find any of his top receivers open for big plays consistently throughout this game. He's just been having to come out here and collect.
Down. 10 Lobo.
Making his own plays. Owen Jack checks it down to Lewis. Nice juke move by Lewis, almost getting a first down. And that will put Owen Jack north of 200 yards passing in this game. He needed 260 to break over 3,000 on the season. He is now 58 yards short. Maybe at least he could get that before this game is over. We'll have to check and see.
60 Pittsburgh.
And Jack throws, almost intercepted in and out of the hands of Matty Packerman. Outstanding coverage by Miami here tonight.
Here we go. 15 Lonnie. 15 Lonnie. Come get some. Come on here. Come get some. He don't want it. Shoot.
3rd and 1. And Jack again throws, and it's out of the hands of Stephon Harris. And another 4th down for the Ducks. And at this point, I'd say just punt it away. Just punt it away. You don't want Miami possibly getting the ball again, and at this field position, if nothing happens, and possibly score them even more points. They will punt this one away. Sean Jones going to get it from the 20. And 1 minute and 23 seconds left to go before Miami becomes the last contender that will compete with Clemson for the ACC championship. And Oregon, unfortunately, unable to see UCLA for their conference championship, but they will at least have a bowl game. That's good for them. We're actually going to start having bowl game discussions, trying to pick out what games and everything should be, what the matchup should be, starting tonight after the games. That won't be released till later after the conference championship games, though, and what we come out with. Stay aware for that. Here goes DJ White, still letting them run the rock. They should just take the knee here at this point.
Watch the run. Watch the run. Watch the run.
Handoff, Amir Williams. First down. Kid that struggled mightily tonight. He's up to 94 yards. They run the ball just one more time and gains 6 yards. He's 100-yard back here tonight with 2 touchdowns. Look like they're looking to spread it out, but they might run Amir out of this. This will be the last play of the game. Amir will not get that 100 yards here tonight, falling 5 yards short, but still a stellar performance. And the clock runs down as it hits 0, and that is the game. Miami pulls off a huge win over Oregon, winning by 30. Final score 40-10. Of course, player of the game, DJ White. 3 total touchdowns, only 180 yards passing here in this one. But this kid was monstrous, having his greatest game of the season. 20 points scored by Miami in the 4th quarter. Talk about getting it done. And how about the defense here tonight of Miami, holding Oregon to literally just 1 touchdown. And that touchdown came when the score was 7-0. Got to give the props off to Miami here. Over 200 yards rushing on the game. Passing yards weren't all that, but man, when those yards and those connections with DJ White, they came at big times. And Owen Jack hanging his head, but man, a fantastic season for him. And he'll just have to look forward to 2 weeks from now in his final game as a collegiate player in the RFL College Series. Man, what a game. Miami improving to 7-5 on the season. Oregon dropping to 6-6. And so with that being said, let's go ahead and get a look at these stats, since we do have a little bit of more extra time before Rob's game, since he won't be calling until 8:30. We got Owen Jack here looking at his performance. Man, under 60% throwing the football. Man, Miami's defense came ready to play. It was 22 of 37, just barely north of 200 yards passing, only 1 touchdown and an interception in this game. DJ White, 0 turnovers today. 0 turnovers. That is big. Big time for DJ White. And you got to say it. I mean, DJ White came here and outperformed Owen Jack. That was an outstanding performance. You can see the QBR is better at 94.7. 17-27, 180 yards. Not a lot of yards there passing, but 62% is more accurate. Had a touchdown, no interceptions. But where he did most of his damage was right here on the ground. Did most of his damage here on the ground, leading all rushers with 118 yards rushing and 2 rushing touchdowns off of 15 scrambles out of the pocket. He's pretty much like an extra running back out there. Amir Williams only got 18 carries in this game, but 95 yards and 2 touchdowns as well. This offense was clicking like it never has before. And they got to keep this up for the conference championship game and everything else. Owen Jack, he tried to get things done on the ground. 9 carries for 58 yards, no touchdowns for him. He fumbled, turnover killed him. So 2 turnovers for Owen Jack in this one. Typically never see him do that. Great handler of the football, but just not here tonight. Not a lot of yards going on here. We'll just look at the leaders for both teams. Leading in receiving yards for Oregon, we had Jimmy Martinez, 5 catches for 63 yards. And Andre Rose for Miami, 4 catches for 56. Looking at touchdowns, what about this kid, man? He only had the 2 catches, but those 2 catches were huge for Miami. He had set up the first down, then he finished it off with the touchdown. With 2 catches, 32 yards, and of course the touchdown that he got. Darius Graham got a touchdown here in this one. Not going to look at blocking any of our submitted guys on here. No. Oh, Connor Hawk gave up a sack here today. So did James Ivanovsky at tight end. Leading in tackles, Josh Hardy definitely was calling his name a lot. Had 5 solo, 3 tackles for loss. He was definitely making a lot of big plays here. Thomas Graham, the cornerback, leading Oregon in total tackles. He even had 9 solo tackles, tackle for loss. Lenore with 10 tackles here in this one at cornerback. Lito Loso with 10 tackles at quarterback. The cornerbacks came up making plays tonight. And also had a tackle for loss. Looking leaders for tackles for loss. Of course, Josh Hardy with the 3. And we also, with 2, we got TJ Metcalf, the DN, linebacker JoJo Lozano for Oregon. I think that's Mace Funa. Got Dan Glisak with 2 as well. August Speller, the D tackle. He was making plays all over the place. Then we looking at sacks. Not a lot of sacks went down today. So, I mean, good job for the most part by the offensive line and the quarterback getting rid of the ball. We had Thibodeau give up a sack, get a sack, and Umave. I always mess up this guy. Umave. Let me just say Umave. I'm going to stick with that. And then we got August Speller. He had a sack as well, and the sack was split between TJ Metcalf and Gonzalez, and an interception, 1 today. And of course, from the guy rocking the Sean Taylor jersey for paying homage and for respect here, Chris Polk. 1 interception. And then look at pass deflections. I mean, look at this. 4 pass deflections for Matty Packerman in third. Getting it done, strapping up. We had 3 from Thomas Graham Jr. He's been making a lot of plays. And 2 from Leo Loso. So great defense here. And other pass deflections. Got Michael Thomas in there. And a generic cornerback right here, Elijah Baldwin. Josh Hardy had a deflection. So did Love. Forced fumble from Chris Polk as well. Another great stat line for Chris Polk. At the interception, how many tackles he had? He had 6 tackles, 5 of them being solo. Man, another great game for this kid. No defensive touchdowns. That's just crazy. No defensive touchdowns, and Miami puts up 40 points. Who would have guessed, man? That was just an outstanding performance, and that's going to do it for the stats. It's been a while since I went over highlight plays. Let's go ahead and get a look at the touchdown and big plays of the game. First, Owen Jack in Oregon going down the field and getting in the end zone for a touchdown here. It's just a nice play right here. You can see, looking at the line, great blocks, sealing the edge. Big number 64 getting it done there. Sees wide receivers getting dirty, also holding their blocks. Is that a D lineman out there? Oh, that's Sean Best, linebacker out here getting blocked by Jimmy Martinez out the way to spring him for a touchdown. This is also great vision by Darius Graham. You typically see guys trying to run to the outside and get stretched out, and that's it for him. But Darius Graham plants his foot into the ground, and he just attacks right there in that small lane, and he gets in for the touchdown. This is just incredible drive by Oregon, and a great play. Only scoring touchdown for those guys of the game. Let's go ahead and get a look at Chris Polk's interception. And you can see Chris Polk here on this side of the field, rocking that 2-6 for Sean Taylor. And you can see him coming into the box. And look at this, comes in the middle in zone defense. And this is just a simple read by Jack. Just trying to get it out. It's there. It's open. Kelvin Lewis got the ball in his hands. And what about Matty Packerman? Boom. Jars it loose with a big hit. Ball goes off the shoulder pad and helmet of Chris Polk. And, man, weird animation here, but still manages to get the ball in his hands. Gets the interception. And, man, this would have been a house call had he been outside there instead of going inside of Josh Hardy here in this play. And he gets chased down by Jose Zavala, but still great play for Miami, which leads to DJ White capping off the drive here with the 1-yard touchdown. The read option. They kept running this play. They knew eventually it would work. And let's go ahead and get a look at this play once again. Look at that. Nice play. Nice read option. Bounce to the outside. Touchdown. Great play calling by Miami today. The offensive coordinator did his job here in this one. Definitely did. And then here's a look at the drive where DJ White came up with 2 big connections with Bennett. You can see the play action. And this is what Amir Williams was doing well throughout this game, extending DJ White some time. See the play action. You see Glisak coming in, trying to get the sack. Just that little play, even though he hurdles him, that slows him up enough, and he is just able to get this ball away. He's what, 3 yards away from DJ White, and DJ White, even with the pressure in his face, delivers a nice pass, nice catch. Bennett didn't catch the ball much, didn't do much, but all he did was have these 2 plays, and this one went for a touchdown. DJ White with the play action, runs the out route. It's there, but this is not an easy throw to make. Not an easy throw to make at all. We elevate the screen here, and we get a look at the defense. You got Funa here. He's in coverage. You got Graham Jr., and, of course, you got the end covering cornerback right there. This ball has to be placed perfectly in this area. And that's exactly what DJ White does. Look at this. Throws money. That is a pro throw right there by DJ White. And we haven't seen many of those from him this season. But we sure enough saw a lot of those throughout this game. Big touchdown from DJ White and a big turnover from Miami here in this game. This is another play that I think set the tone for the Hurricanes today, was forcing this fumble on Owen Jack. As you can see him scrambling, got up the pocket, and look who makes this play. Chris Polk again coming through and knocks the ball loose. Really didn't do too much as a standard tackle, but Owen Jack just loses the football. And then Matty Packerman comes in here and treats it like it's NBA out here. Palming it, one hand, picks it up, and Miami takes over once again. And Andre Rose, look at this. It's just a simple play, but 21-yard gain. Look at that. I mean, come on. How many times have we seen DJ White miss on these passes? I mean, he was just laser focused today and laser accurate. Look at this. Beautiful throw. Andre Rose, he gave his receivers a chance here this week, and they came up big. And that's all they got there for the second quarter. There's only a field goal scored here in the third. I don't think we got any highlights really to break down here in this one, and we don't. Just rushes from the quarterbacks. And DJ White, man, the game-sealing play right here. They scored 20 in this quarter. The read option, this was on fourth down, by the way. These guys decided to go for it on fourth down. You see the snap here. Read option has been on and off for them the entire game. It really started working for them towards the end. There he is, sucking in Lozano. Lozano does an excellent job of recovering from this. Look, he gets sucked in, bounces to the outside, a little bit off balance, and maybe that's what made him not able to make this tackle. But Lozano just gets stiff arm slapped off. Get off me. Slapped off, and DJ White takes care of the rest. That's a nice photo right there. Gotta make sure I got that. So let me take that photo real fast, guys. Nice. And so he breaks this. Another nice photo right there. Just want to make sure I don't forget it. I gotta take photos after this, but for the Discord. But look at this, man. Full speed. Once you get DJ White in open space, that's all she wrote. Touchdown, Miami. Man, that was it. That was it right there. And then they come out, Amir Williams with rushing touchdowns. Look at this. Run. Look at the blocking. The blocking was kind of horrid at the beginning of the game, but then they just got it together. Amir Williams attacking the lane. Look, he sees where he's going to the designated hole. This is where he's supposed to be running. Somewhere in between these linemen. When he goes in and bounces out. So he goes in a little bit, and you can see the safety just hesitates him a little bit. He comes in a little bit right here. You see him starting to head in, thinking that Amir Williams is going to take this path. But what Amir Williams does instead, sells it in, goes out, and then, man, what a block by Andre Rose, sealing the speedy Amir Williams off the edge there for the touchdown. Monsters drive, monsters play by Miami here tonight, and that wasn't it. Another touchdown. Look at this pitch to the outside. This is a pitch play. Another great blocking play here by the offensive line of Miami. Just look at these bodies getting picked up. You got 1, 2, and even Champion comes in for reinforcements, because you see Lozano almost breaking free off 51. But if it wasn't for Frank Champion holding that edge, who knows, he may have been able to get an angle on him. I don't know what the safety was doing here, though. Let's get a look at number 34. You see him in the back? I think he just lost track of where the football was. I don't know how he did. He didn't run over here until he didn't recognize that Amir Williams was on the outside until he was this far. I mean, he should have known at this point, hey, he's running outside. His awareness has got to be shot. I'm not sure why he reacted so late. He's pretty much in the same spot by the time he even gets in the end zone here. Amir Williams, easy walk-in touchdown again. And that really just put the game away for sure. And that's it for the highlights. To recap, Miami getting it done. They pull off the victory and become now contenders for the ACC Championship next week against Clemson. Final score 40-10 over Oregon. What a game. It's your boy Smitty, RFL Commissioner and play-by-play commentator. and I will see you guys next time. Peace. Also, remember, we're not done. 8:30 p.m. Eastern, we got another big game, a rivalry matchup, one of the biggest rivalries in college football. We got it here in the RFL College Series. It's Michigan taking on Ohio State. Both teams are 5-6. Been a challenging season for these guys, but whoever wins this game will become bowl eligible. So a must-watch game right there. Do not want to miss that. Make sure you guys tune in. And if you haven't already and you're stuck around, make sure you smash the like button and subscribe, as that, of course, helps out the RFL channel, and we appreciate it dearly. But, yep, that's it for your boy, and I'm out. Peace.